I'm here with Lance Anderson, also known as Lanny, and this is a third in a three-part series. We're about to talk about Lanny's upbringing here. First, as told in the previous two segments, Lanny was born and raised in Red House. Now we're going to talk about his days living in the park and working in the park. And Lanny, take it away from, you were in Red House until your early teens?
Yeah, I was in Lower Red House until the early teens, and then our house was bought by the state because we were set right in the middle of the interchange 19, or exit 19 for the Red House area when they were building Route 86. So several of those folks who were in those houses in what we, I guess today, call Lower Red House, had to move, had to sell their houses, and had to move or find other places to live. At the time that our house, the family home, was sold to the state, my dad was also a ranger in the state park. He had been there for several years, and he was qualified to get a house in the state park up either on Kings Row or down by the ski jumps, where a lot of the employees lived at that time. So he chose to move from our original house that he owned, up to one of the park homes behind the ad building, up on Kings Row, as you refer to it as. And that was, I think I was about 13 years old when we moved up there. And the fun began. You know, it was a wonderful place to grow up, especially in the summer times. And there was a lot of people in the park, a lot of campers, and the park dances were going. You know, one night in Quaker, one night in Red House, the next night in Quaker, the next night in Red House. So you got to meet a lot of people. You got to meet a lot of kids your age. And of course, the guys in Red House, a lot of the young guys in Red House, met a lot of girls from the Buffalo area that may come down in sororities and things like that to the park for the week. And so it was a lot of fun. It was a great place to be. I did that lived there until I graduated from high school, and then became a lifeguard in the summertime and returned back to the park, doing my undergraduate work and going to school. I would go in the fall and the spring semesters, and then come home in the summertime and would lifeguard at, I think I started out a couple years at Red House Lake, and then from Red House Lake probably about 4 years